Hey guys, happy Monday. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I wanted to share something with you all. There's been times, first of all, y'all know some days you just don't feel like being on camera. I hope y'all don't get sick of looking at my beautiful little peaceful arrangement right here. Y'all let me know if you're sick of looking at my pineapple, my flowers, and my water joy, my little aquarium looking rock here. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Um, have y'all ever been called up for prayer, or to lead prayer, or maybe even to give a testimony, or to speak, or whatever, and you felt pressured? You felt pressured, specifically in prayer. A lot of us, we grow up. It can be different denominations, doesn't matter where you came from, different religions, whatever the case may be, but you feel pressured to pray a particular way or to sound like someone, or you feel pressure that you won't sound like someone, or you won't pray a particular way, or you won't speak in tongues, or you won't roll all over the floor, that kind of stuff. It's amazing how our stress, our anxiety will make you feel a certain kind of way about a thing that was meant to be freeing, a thing that was meant to be a personal experience. And so I just want to share something with you, and hope that it encourages someone or helps someone when they find themselves feeling pressured in a prayer situation, right? So prayer should never feel pressured. Prayer is simply conversation. Prayer is literally a physical expression of your relationship with Jesus Christ. It's time alone with Him. Time to let your hair down. You know how when we say it's girls' night out, well, why do we do girls' night out, ladies? We do it because we need to feel like we're in a safe place. We do it to feel like we're somewhere where we can talk, where we can talk about the issues of the week. We can discuss who got on our doggone nerves and how we overcame it, or how we're still bothered by it, how we're happy that it's the weekend now, or how we're not sure we even got another week in us, how we enjoy being in this space, because this space is where we feel relief and where we can exhale and relax and feel lifted. Y'all, it should be the same way in prayer. Y'all, with the prayer, you should be able to feel like you can let your hair down. You should literally come into prayer dropping weight as you go before the Father. The same way you start taking off layers of clothing as you walk into your house after work. Ladies, you know how you rip the bra off. You throw the wig off. If you wore your wig today, you take those earrings off, you sling them to the left. You should have the same energy when you walk into the presence of God, right? He expects that same energy. You don't have to come in with big words using your best vocabulary. That's not what prayer is. Prayer is intimate, it's personal, it's time just to let off some steam. Drop the weights of the day, being stressed, being anxious, feeling frustrated. Whatever it is, y'all, frustration is normal and it's expected. Y'all, Jesus was even frustrated. He was frustrated with the people who couldn't stay woke. Do y'all remember that? Why he prayed, they couldn't even stay woke. He said, all I wanted y'all to do was watch my back. All I wanted you to do was pay attention and pray with me. And you couldn't even do that. So Jesus experienced the same frustrations you're experiencing, right? He dealt with frustration too. Why would we be exempt? We have relationships where we're dealing with frustration because we want to see people blessed. We want to see people healed. We want to see people be their better versions of themselves. And y'all, you putting in work trying to help. You put in personal time with these people, emotional time, spiritual time, physical time. I'm talking about ministry hours, right? Clocked, unpaid. That's what ministry is. But you're not getting any response, no feedback, no growth as far as you can see, the human eye, right? And you get frustrated sometimes in that place. Frustrated in a place that God called you to, that may not reflect tangible or physical fruit yet. God is even in that place, y'all. Even in your place of frustration, a place that you may find yourself today. So prayer is the secret place where you relieve the stress, you relieve this frustration. This is where you can release the weights of the day, the weight of the week. Your prayer is literally your therapy session. It's not always about rolling on the floor and speaking in tongues and child, some people slobber a little bit. Whatever. It's no shade. Sometimes it's required to go in hard like that. Because sometimes there's no other way you can go in. And God bless you if that's how you roll. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that. But guess what? Everybody doesn't have that same prayer language. That's not how every single person worships. Some people sing, that's their prayer language. I've written songs, y'all, in prayer because that's how I speak sometimes, is in worship. It's in song. He delights in your worship, however you choose to do that. Some people moan. He knows your heart, and that's okay. That's their language. Some people weep. That's their language, and sometimes that's all they have is tears to offer. So however you come before the Lord, that's what you do. You should never try to mimic someone else's prayer life. You should never try to sound like or present yourself as someone else does. Who are you bringing before the throne? Who are you bringing to the altar? Will he recognize you? Is that really you? That's not your relationship with Christ. That's somebody else's. How do you commune? There's a place where you go with Christ, with God, when you need to have a moment with him. Do you go in talking your proper language, speaking your biggest vocabulary word of the day that you learned? Or do you go in saying, look here, God, we need to talk because I'm about to lose it and I need some help? That's who he expects to come before him authentically, who you are on an everyday basis. Because first of all, baby, he already know who you are. Why you playing games? Come correct or don't come at all. He wants an intimate time with you. However that looks, however it sounds, that's what he's expecting. That's who he's expecting to show up. So never be ashamed to pray your way. If you simply talk, then talk. If you sing, then sing. If you sit in silence, well, then sit in silence. It's your walk. It's your relationship. You should never feel pressured to pray the way that someone else prays. Prayer is about relief, release, relationship, and worship, not about living up to someone else's standard. And guess what, y'all? You don't even have to pray long. He'd rather have an authentic 5 minutes of prayer with you, a talk with you, than a breathy 2-hour lie. Pray your way. Be blessed. Let the pressure go. All right? I love y'all. Go pray and pray your way. Be good. Bye.